Hi, my name is Stephen Rafferty, and you're watching / listening to These Are Questions. This is the interview show where I ask people questions about things, life, and such not. And today, we are here in the studio this evening as we're interviewing various guests here for These Are Questions Season 8, and I'm with a talented DJ. We've met for years ago, and we're going to talk about our story of how we met and everything in between. Please welcome TC.
Hello. What's going on, man? Good to be here, man.
Good to be. Thank you so much for being part of the show, TC. I appreciate you.
Yes, man. It's a long time coming. I've been trying to get this done, and I'm glad we actually got around to it, man.
I know.
To be honest, it was a long time coming. That's what I'll say.
It was a long time, but we're here on this time, here on These Are Questions.
Yes.
TC, I'm going to ask you a series of questions going to be based around your career and aspirations, along with a mixture of questions that are borderline idiotic and, well, randomly stupid. Do you accept those terms?
I accept.
Okay,
accept.
Perfect. Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. I trust you.
All right. You trusted me? All right, cool. Internet, are you ready? Gonna take that as a yes.
They ready.
With that, let's begin. So thank you so much for being part of These Are Questions. I really do appreciate it. And kind of as we were talking about before we went on air, we talked about a little bit of how we met. And how we met was actually through Sistrunk Marketplace. You were DJing back there. And I was one of the photographers in that venue for like an art festival. And I came in and I was just taking shots of you.
Wow.
And then we hit it up back there and then we connected. And now years later, we're here on These Are Questions doing your interview.
That's crazy, man. I'm trying to put that day in my head, that moment in my mind. Like, when did we do this? But yes, now it makes sense.
Now the pieces are coming in.
Too many. Yes.
Hey, it's all good, and we have it here on recording here on These Are Questions. So if you forget about it, you just come back to the episode and be like, hey, that's how we met.
There we go.
History.
Let's do it.
And, you're an up-and-coming and talented DJ. You do some amazing sets on there, and that's how we kind of hit it off on there. But I want to know, how did you get into DJing?
Man, really it found me, to be honest, like from a kid, just from always listening to music. My friends around me that love music, and one day my friend had a digital DJ computer program, which was just on the computer, no equipment, and we just started like mimicking the music, speeding it up, slowing it down, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the music store, I'm gonna go get me a turntable. And yeah, from there on, I started small with a real small piece of equipment. It was called like some MK Hercules controller, real small. And ever since then, I just kept rolling with it. And then I actually got confirmation maybe a year after that, or maybe the same year actually. My grandfather was a DJ.
Oh, wow.
He lives in New York, and he has a whole crazy collection of all types of equipment that I'm still learning about to this day. And he's in New York, and that was pretty much a confirmation. It was like, you know what? I'm actually here for this. I like what's going on with this. I was young in high school, and it's been amazing so far.
I'm glad. Shout out to your grandfather.
DJ Easy Lee. That's him.
Easy Lee. That's a dope name. Yo.
Like, you would understand. He's crazy with it, man.
Okay, I got to listen to more of his mixes.
I'm going to put him on soon.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out him, man.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. And I'm glad you had that kind of wisdom there and just seeing that you can learn from some of the best right up there, which is cool. And like when I was visiting you and when we met around there, I see you play different sets, you have different genres of music. I wanted to know, like, what are some of your favorite genres of music that you like to mix and like to play with?
I think we might be the same nationality, but I'm just a mixed guy. I just like all types of stuff, to be honest. Like, I just like hip-hop, obviously, for sure. My parents was big hip-hop, R&B people. Also, my mother's side, my white side, she likes pop music, too. She hip-hop as well, but you listen to, Justin Timberlake's, the NSYNCs, all these, good pop music at our time in the early 2000s. So those genres just stuck with me. I like a little bit of everything. Hip-hop, pop, I go R&B. I do a little bit of house sometimes. Okay. Like loungy house, funky house. I don't know if you've heard of his radio, Selection Radio. They do weekly radio. Like that sound I found in college, and I literally was like, okay, I know what I like is exactly what's out there. I'm not tripping. There's a lot of that out there. So I like mostly that because it's a remix, because it's like hip-hop artists, but it's also on a funky remix beat. So that's probably my favorite. But I play a little bit of everything. Come to my spot, I do a lot of hip-hop, R&B, sometimes pop stuff. South Florida, we just listen to a little bit of everything. So I just try to mix a little bit of everything. I did learn Spanish music out here, a lot of reggaeton, a lot of stuff like that. especially Bad Bunny, the girls. You gotta play that over here. Or
Oh,
it's
it's
gonna be
so
a problem.
popular. Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem. So I had to immediately adapt to that. So yeah, a little bit of everything. Open format, as they call it in 2025.
Open format.
format.
I like that. That's dope.
Yes,
That's dope.
yes.
And it's always good to like put your mind and put your musical taste into different genres because you can learn from everything and you can apply it to different types of sets. So it's really cool to play around with.
As long as that sound is good, as long as we got a good beat, it's hard for me not to like it. To be honest, it's hard for me not to like it.
Much respect, and I can akin to that a little bit. I did a little bit of college DJing long time ago.
Whoa,
Yeah,
nah, I didn't
I'm not
know
a
that.
professional, but I did a little bit back in the day with a buddy of mine. Shout out to 88.5 Radio X, and the Midnight Crew. They know who they are, so we played
You
around.
doing it big on the radio. Okay.
Local radio, but
That's
I
cool.
was assistant to the main DJ, but I learned a little bit of DJing there, and that was pretty cool. And I love music too, so it's like we can connect and kind of go around. I love talking to DJs and just listen to what they are and what they're doing. So.
It is a blessing, man. It is.
And speaking of it, I wanted to know, like, we talked about a little bit in the sense where you were referencing your grandfather for, like, different equipment and just learning about some of his works. I want to know, what's your current setup? What's your current equipment you're using?
I use right now. When
It's
I
okay.
travel.
It happens.
I'm working on it. When I travel, I keep a DJX SR2. That's what it's
Ooh,
called.
okay.
It's a Pioneer. It's light, easy to carry.
Yeah.
But it also has a couple buttons that I like to use that you can mimic the pitches. You can pitch it up, pitch down on the song
Yeah.
live. So I like that for that reason, and it helps me blend music. It's easy to carry around, and I also keep a turntable in my house though, just for practice. But I still gotta, I'm always trying to upgrade. Everyone's always trying to find a new turntable, and for now, this is what I'm rolling with.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, that's a good setup. Nothing wrong with that at all. And
No.
I always say it's not about the tools necessarily. It's about the person using the tools and how you're applying with it.
Man, I'm a big firm believer in that, man.
Mhm.
I always had to take, even DJs, we take what we can and we try to make the best out of it, And that's really how it goes. You just eventually try to adapt to everything. A lot of clubs, they use the CDJs. When I pull up, I use my own stuff. So usually when I do like an event at a restaurant or a bar.
Yeah.
So I just like to be fluent in all types of equipment. But I prefer what I use. It's easy to use. And
Yeah, I like it.
I get the message across. I get the blend across. And yeah, the music just travels. That's pretty much it.
I like it. I like the inside. I like the
I
inside.
got some big answers for you, man.
Because I got some big questions for you.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of big questions, there, you've heard of T-Pain, right?
Man,
Okay.
I wouldn't be here for sure.
Okay, so let me ask
Sure.
you: could T-Pain be a spokesperson for pain relief commercials?
T-Pain could do whatever, man. He could sell he could sell water to a fish. He could definitely. I could see that right now. You might want to hit him up about that. You might want to see if you could connect that. You might want to. He could definitely. I recommend T.
Hey, T-Pain, if you want to be on an interview and these are
And
questions,
that too.
yeah, and I'll give TC his DJ set to you. Plug it in. We're gonna work together on it. Let's make it happen,
Florida.
Mr. Payne.
Florida. Come
Yeah,
on.
pain relief commercials. Let's make it happen.
Pain. See, I didn't even get
Pain
the whole part. I just listened to the question, but I didn't get what you mean by pain. Now I see what you mean.
Yeah, T-Pain, pain
hilarious,
relief. This is what I'm here on these are questions.
T.
And we have a lot of different characters, including T-Pain. He's a character in himself. He's as amazing as an artist as he is. And there's a character that's pretty popular right now. She was popular on Netflix, Jenna Ortega, and specifically her character Wednesday Addams, right, from the show Wednesday. I want to ask you, could the character Wednesday Addams roll a perfect game of bowling?
You might have got me with that one. I'm not sure too much about her.
Okay.
I think if you try hard and you don't go too crazy, maybe you use the bumpers.
Okay.
You might be okay. I think in any time you might be able to get it. Just start slow, and yeah, that's what they tell me.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, I think she might be all right.
I think she'll be all right. I think she can make it happen. Make it happen. Yeah.
Jenna. Go ahead, Jenna.
And hey, it's okay if you're not sure fully with bowling, because I'm into all kinds of other sports, including like basketball, for example. I'm a big basketball fan. And I want to just ask, I don't know if you play hoops. I play sometimes occasionally, but specifically, could you play hoops in the ocean?
Could I play hoops in the ocean?
Yeah.
I used to play in the pool. You remember they had the goals on the pool and you could like shoot?
That
So
kind of
somebody
counts.
brings the little goal to the beach one day, and they had the little water, the balls with the blow up balls. See, that's the only way. Other than that, I don't know. I think you might have to try something new with that one.
I'm gonna figure it out.
It might. Yeah.
Play some ocean ball.
Bring some to the beach, man.
Okay. I like that. I kind of like that idea. Bringing a little portable little hoop and just make it happen. Yeah, we can make it happen.
Low tide, no sharks.
Sure.
We'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be okay.
It'd be humans versus the sharks in a pickup game.
That'd be good, like volleyball but in the water, basically.
That's true.
With a little hoop in it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like that.
I like it.
We're thinking ideas, brother.
Come on.
And you know what's also in the oceans? You know,
got some crazy ideas. Sorry, I didn't know. You do got some. This man got some ideas over here. Y'all show some love, man.
Hey, been doing this show.
That's actually creative stuff, man.
Thank you.
real.
I appreciate that.
For real.
Hey, I appreciate that, brother.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
We learn a lot here on These Are Questions, and as you do more of these episodes, you kind of pick up your creative insights a little bit, so it's nice. And, you know, going back to the ocean indirectly, you know what's also in the ocean? Pirate ships, okay?
Okay.
So let me ask you, if you had your own pirate ship, what would the ship be, and what would be the name of the ship?
Well, it have to be a girl, right? I think. Those
Typically, that's
boats,
kind of
maybe?
they're usually.
I don't know why I just thought like Sheba. I don't know.
Sheba?
Yeah. I'll call her Sheba.
Okay.
But that was literally the honest truth, the first thing I thought of.
Okay, I respect
the
that.
first name, and then there was a second part to that question.
Just what kind of ship would it be?
What kind of ship?
Like what kind of boat?
I see a lot of boats in South Florida, man.
We have a lot.
A nice, I don't know any of them what they're called. I don't know.
Okay.
Something nice, something icy.
Something icy.
Like a real, like they had some crazy ones in Fort Lauderdale this week. I was just there yesterday on the water.
Yeah. Well, the time we're recording this is during spring break time, so yeah. Which is
They bring them boats out in Florida.
Oh yeah.
They do. I would call it, just give me a big fat yacht, man. Just
Okay.
Give me a nice icy yacht. I'm gonna call it Sheba.
Icy yachts.
And I'll roll with that.
All right. You see, you got the ideas going on there too. We both were being creative here.
It's a Sunday afternoon, man. We just, letting the juice flow, man.
That's right.
Vibes.
That's the vibes here in the studio here as we're doing our interviews there, and I appreciate everything on here so far. I have just a couple more questions to ask you and kind of switch gears back to DJing. Specifically, as you're getting more and more, and I've seen you working with other shows, and you're getting along, and you're getting your name out there, what are some of the dream events or some of the dream venues that you want to host your DJing for?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
I actually need to think about that. So,
okay. No pressure.
Yeah, I'm like a lounge kind of guy, to be honest. Like, clubs is cool. Clubs is nice.
Sure.
I'm more of a lounge kind of guy. I do prefer a lounge.
Okay.
My ultimate dream spot, maybe, because I haven't really done this. We were just talking about boats, and it's funny you saying that. Like a boat party. If I could do something like that, that would be a dream, for real.
Well, you're in the market for it.
Like a nice one.
You're in the gym. You're in the location for it.
When I think boats, I think it's a little tight. I gotta watch out for the water. I gotta splash. But if I wind up with the right people and it makes sense for where I can have a space to sit and I'm not getting seasick, hopefully, yeah, I think that would be my dream spot, for real.
I think that's gonna happen. We're manifesting this here on this episode.
Look at this.
We're gonna make it happen.
It's another idea from my man right here.
No, seriously, because you're in the location, you're in the market for it. It definitely can happen. It doesn't have to be these tiny little boats. You could be in a big charter and like have an indoor section, and boom, you're DJing on the ocean.
We just talked about boats, and I'm like, you know what? That would be my, for sure. I think TC Oceans in the ocean. How about that?
Listen. It's saying right here on the hat.
Party with it. Some type of name for it. We're gonna think of the theme for it. Maybe some Pirates of the Caribbean on something, whatever. On a nice La Rubia or something. I don't know.
La Rubia. Okay.
And I did have another idea too for another dream gig.
Yeah.
Vegas or something like that. Like
Vegas could be
doable. If I was to
doable.
do a club or something like that, it had to be big like that. Like I've been to Vegas once, and the DJ was just outside. It was just the vibe. I couldn't think of anything wrong. I'm like, this is a little bit of everything, all the good music, and it's just fun. It's just, it reminds me a little like Florida, maybe a little bit of hard rock, but Vegas, yeah, if I could do Vegas, just like Dreas or something like that, I think that'd be cool. That'd be one of my,
All right. Well, we got two ideas.
And a boat.
Dad in the boat. Vegas on the boat. Boat in Vegas. I don't know.
I think those two.
Okay. I think so. It's on record here. So
Listen.
let's see.
Bring it out, man. You bringing them out.
You're going to come back to me like maybe 6 months from now or maybe a year from now and be like, hey, Steven, look at me now. It's in a picture. Boom.
Yeah, I'm going to have to write this down, man.
We don't have to. It's recorded. We're good.
That?
It's on video. You don't have to write anything.
These are questions,
man. That's right. And, you know, I got just a couple more questions left to ask you here on this episode. This has been great so far. I want to just ask you, could you provide me with a piece of advice for aspiring DJs that want to get into this?
Definitely. Where do you want me to start? I mean, it's a lot of ups and downs in this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, first is definitely got to be about your business.
Oh, yeah.
But you still got to know your music. I mean, DJs, you know, that's a big title as a DJ nowadays. It's easy to become a DJ. So you really got to have your stuff down to the pat. You got to be, you know, try to learn as much equipment as you can, but find your niche, definitely, even if it's open format, as I referred to earlier, with a little bit of everything. But find your niche and learn as much equipment as you can. Practice, obviously. Everybody says practice. 10,000 hours, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And watch out for the alcohol. That's it for sure. Watch out for that. Watch out for the drugs, you know.
Make sure you're doing it
Ladies,
safe.
Careful, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, it's be fun with it, but you know you're working.
Yeah, know your work and know your worth. Like he said, with knowing your stuff, if you don't know your worth out here, they will come for you and they will take what they can. So, yes, definitely know your worth. And when that happens, you can only go up from there. That's what I would say about that. Build your community, man. This is right here. This is what my man's is doing right. This is South Florida right here. So, yes, I would say that. Community, watch out. Yeah, that's it.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's it.
Thank you for the advice. I appreciate it,
man.
there. Hey.
I'm sure there's more. I'm sure, you know, I think of something else.
Okay. Well,
for now, those is the first things on my mind.
That's the advice for today, and that's the advice for going for this episode, which I appreciate. And with that, TC, we're getting towards the end of our interview. I just have...
What?
I know, it goes so quick.
I just got here.
That's what happens with user questions. It's the fastest 30 to 60 minutes you're going to have here, so... Mm-hmm. I want to just ask you this. I'm going with DJing, and you talked about different locations. We talked about the Bow, we talked about Vegas, different stuff. But I'm going to give you some options here, and I want to see where do you want to DJ with. Do you want to DJ at a Starbucks? Do you want to DJ at a Krispy Kreme? Or do you want to DJ at the laundromat? Choose the location and create the theme for the session.
Let's go laundromat. I think DJs might have started in the I think the laundromats probably was one of those things you could jump on and put up with your speakers and let that thing rock. I might have seen or heard of it before. I'm not really sure, but I'm sure that could work more than, you know, Starbucks. You might get some people that's trying to work, so that might be a little too crazy. They might not really, I don't know.
They might not get the vibe.
On a good day. But a laundromat, they in there, they want some energy. I think, you know, when you in the laundromat, you want to hear something low-key while you work, while you know, pushing. I do my laundry, so I know what it is when I'm trying to play my music while I'm working. So I would probably say laundromat. And you said what type of theme?
Yeah.
Kind of like, I don't know why I'm thinking like Salt and Pepper, Push It.
Oh, yo.
Something like that, high energy, funky.
Yeah, funky, yeah.
Something like that. Damn, should we start a laundromat? What the hell? Hold on now, that could work.
That could definitely work.
I do laundry every damn.
Because when I do my laundry, personally, I'm listening to music.
You got to.
Yeah, because you're chilling, you're folding, you're cleaning, whatever.
I think, yeah, so over the other two, like, I play in restaurants and bars and stuff, so I understand a Starbucks, but I just know they're working in Starbucks. Usually, or they're coming for a coffee, but a lot of the people that come in with their laptop, they're trying to focus. They're not trying to hear what you say. They gonna tell you to turn it down.
Yeah.
So compared to a laundromat, I think they'll get funky.
I can see that.
And not to smell funky. Jamming. Or both.
Or both. Hey, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make these ideas happen. It's happening there.
Look at that.
Okay, before we end off this episode, I want to give you the floor/internet/camera/internet camera floor. Exactly. I can rap too, you know. I can rhyme and scheme if I want to. Anything you want to talk about, anything you want to disclose, anything you want to promote before we cap off this episode of These Are Questions, the floor is yours.
No, I wouldn't say I don't have too much. I'm just grateful to be here, honestly, and anything I could, you know, promote and teach or, you know, show to the community, I'm happy to do it. And I think what you're doing right here is really good. You know, keep doing it, continue it. You know, let me know about these ideas. Let me know. We're going to go back to this. Low key, might have to write something down. Yeah, look out. I do Taco Tuesdays, the whole enchilada on Tuesdays, Sunday brunches, Tab 42, Aventura. Get my Instagram, TC Oceans. And yeah, follow me where I go. And I'm here, South Florida, all day. Thank you.
All day, every day.
I love it, man.
I love it. I love it.
No complaints there.
Hey, awesome. Thank you so much again, people. These are questions. I'm going to put all of TC's information down on the description down below for our viewers watching on YouTube.com, and to our listeners that are listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for These Are Questions. We want to say thank you again for watching and listening to the show. We really do appreciate it. And with that, all I have left to say is that you have been watching / listening to These Are Questions.
Legend.
2 legends right here, brother. Have a good night, everyone.